spread that around.
What's up, everybody? It's your man Danelle, aka Small Guy Promotions, coming to you live from the great place, Julie's great place. Julie's over there off camera. Diana's downtown Papillion Tea Shop. That's where we're at, having a wonderful meeting with Elizabeth from the Small Business Administration.
Hi, everybody.
How are you today?
Awesome. How about you?
I'm always good, so. We're meeting today because for people who follow our podcast, our interviews, and things that we do, Small Guy is about trying to help small businesses, small nonprofit organizations, artists, things like that to help raise awareness. So I feel like having you with us today and letting everyone know about all the resources that Small Business Administration offers, I feel like that's really crucial. A lot of people may not know, especially if you're starting off a new business, you may not know where to turn, or like maybe you need a business plan or something like that. There's a lot of information out there for you that's available through organizations like, SBA. We'll just say SBA because that's shorter. So how long have you been with SBA?
5 years.
5 years?
Actually, almost exactly 5 years.
Nice. Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Can you tell everybody, I know I've read the mission statement and everything, but can you tell the people what small business or SBA is about?
Yes, absolutely. Basically, we're a federal agency that exists to help people start, grow, and expand their small businesses. We're here for all things small business.
Yeah. And, that's what Small Guy is about, so it's great. And I personally met Elizabeth through the series that they do in conjunction with the Omaha Public Library. I think 3 years ago was the first time when I started doing it. Mark Sorensen from the Omaha Public Library was a person that I kept in contact with after that first meeting. And, I don't think I made any last year, but this year I said, you know what, I'm going to make my business a priority and make sure to come to the events. So I touched base with Elizabeth, and I went for 3 weeks in a row. And can you tell them about those classes that you guys offer every year?
Oh, absolutely. It's our New Year, New Business series, and the library has been a fantastic partner with us. And what we'd like to do is have something for everybody, no matter what level of business you're in. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, maybe you're starting a business, just thinking about it, you're already in business. What covers marketing, financing, federal contracting. We try to, again, hit all of those spots, something for everybody.
Some good information. I mean, I went to 2 social media classes and then 1 guerrilla marketing class. And I think I did do guerrilla marketing before. It was a different instructor, Mike Bitter.
Oh, sure,
was
yes.
Who did it the first time. And I actually keep in touch with Mike Bitter through Instagram. He'll
awesome.
message me from time to time and say, you're doing a good job, keep it up, or something like that.
Mike is great.
Yes, he is a very great guy. And as we were talking before we started live, Small Omaha. I used to do a web radio show. I was the co-host on 1690 AM to 1.
Oh, wow.
And I didn't know, but Mike Bitter was also on that same station, but at a different time.
Oh.
And I actually saw a video of his in the past, but I didn't remember that when I met him live, like personally. And then I went back and saw some of the videos. I go, oh, I remember seeing some of his videos. So
and then you look around some more, and Mike is everywhere.
Yeah, Small Omaha. So that, that's one thing that is, well, depending on who you are, it could be a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing that you can know so many people and run into so many people from around Omaha and all the little cities, like we're in Papillion now. But back to those classes, I found them they were entertaining, informational. I really did enjoy it, especially the social media ones. And like we were talking back and forth through Twitter at the class, I sat in the front row because I was really interested in the content that was being presented at that class, and I really enjoyed it. And I thank you guys for doing that type of stuff. It's really
absolutely.
Cool.
We love it.
And it's free.
I know.
It's a free class. how do you guys decide what topics to cover for those classes?
Well, we work a lot with SCORE. They're a great resource partner of ours, and they're out and about in the community. They have a lot of great presenters that we can pull from to do these, and so we really rely on them as subject matter experts to tell us,
SMEs.
hey, exactly, SMEs, to say we've got these people that want to present on these topics, or we have clients that really want to know more about this, and we just try to offer such a wide variety. We really don't want to do the same thing over and over again.
Yes.
We want to constantly attract people to come to our workshops.
Well, and then you guys have the questionnaire at the end that people can fill out as well
Yes.
to say what kind of information they'd be interested in learning about. So that's another way.
And how we did, of course.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's what we're interested in too.
How many years has that been going on? Because it's at the beginning of every year.
It is, yes. Actually, this was our 5th year.
5th year? Okay.
5th year.
So that's as long as I've been in.
Yeah, it's as long as
I
I've been at the SBA.
Yeah, I've been in business just over 5 years. So, and yeah, I think, like I said, I think this is my 3rd year of knowing about the classes. I definitely recommend these classes. Number one, it's good information. Number two, it's free. Number three, if you're trying to network and meet new people, that is a great place to meet other business owners or potential business owners, customers, clients. You never know what you might find at an event like that. I remember at the first one, I met someone, Wendy Miller was her name.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and she's got the yoga.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Out in Elkhorn.
Right.
So I would have never met her. I don't go out to Elkhorn I think I've been out a handful of times, but we talked and we exchanged information, and I think it's really cool what they do. So,
Well, and that's actually a really good point about our workshops, is we really want to give people the knowledge that they need to grow and expand, but we also want them to make those connections with each other.
Yes.
Because a lot of times when you're first starting out, you kind of feel like you're the only one that's ever started a business. It can be very isolating. You don't know where to go.
Yep.
But if you come and make these contacts of all these people that are in your boat as well, it can be a really rewarding experience. So we really do want to encourage the networking and the interaction as well.
yes. And that's why, for me, I started a small business group on Facebook because I knew people in my circle who had their own businesses, and I figured it's kind of lonely out there sometimes. It's nice when you can have a community of people to rely on who have similar experiences and may be able to add good tips or information to someone who's new to it. And there's just, you can pull information from a lot of different places to pull it all together to make it work for yourself. So that's what I love about things like that. So
Oh, absolutely. And if you're not into asking questions, there's always people that are, and
Yeah.
chances are you're going to have the same question anyway. So it's
Yep.
just such a great way to interact.
And that's one thing that's really good about the time that we live in with social media and things like that. There's different avenues that you can take if maybe you don't want to be vocal like you said. And you want to kind of sit in the back. There's other options for you. Or you could go to SCORE and sit down with a mentor or something like that.
Absolutely.
There's so many different options for small business owners, and that's what I really want to push home to people, to let them know that, no, you're not alone. And there's people like Elizabeth they're happy to help you. There's always someone willing to help you.
Absolutely. That's our job. We want to see you.
Yes.
Come and talk to us.
Yeah, and there's resources are endless. That's what I want to tell you guys. Go to their website. What is the website? I usually wait until the end, but since we're talking about it.
We're SBA.gov is our national website, and then our specific one for Nebraska is SBA.gov/NE. And what's great about that website is we have all of our local workshops, as well as SCORE, Nebraska Business Development Center, and our other resource partners are all on there as well.
And I'll make sure to share those links after we get done with this, so you guys know where to go in case you forget. So since we're in Papillion, we met through the Omaha Public Library.
Yes.
But you informed me that you also meet out at the Papillion Library.
Yes, Sump Memorial Library. In March, we've got a great social media series coming up. We're really excited for that. And that's our first of its kind in Papillion.
So
We're looking forward to
Papillion,
that.
come on out. I'll make sure to share this there's a Let's Talk Papillion group. I'll make sure to share this in there to let people know. There's a lot of small business owners in the Papillion area as well.
Oh, Papillion is really, really active.
Yeah, it's really great. So I'm happy to be a part of that. I didn't know about the group at all before I moved to Papillion. So It's very nice to have. I actually won. They have another group. They're trying to do or get it up and running. The Taste of Papillion.
Oh, great!
And I just won
That's
two
awesome.
meals to the Grecian Neros down the street.
Oh,
So I think my wife and I will be
that
going
is
there on
good.
Sunday. Yeah. So, Papillion, you're doing great things. I'm glad to be here. I love it here. I wish I would have moved here sooner, but back to what we're talking about. If you're watching and you have a question at any time, hi Pauline, hi Marianne. Marianne is watching Julie, or at least she was. I'm not sure if she's still there.
Marianne's watching?
Yeah, she is or was.
Ow.
But
Hi, Pauline and Marianne.
both of those women are business owners. Well, Pauline and her husband were a part of the dojo that I go to.
Oh, okay.
And the instructor from the dojo, they do Muay Thai,
Sure.
kickboxing.
Sure.
And the dojo no longer has that offered, so they
What are you worried about?
opened up their own facility in Bellevue. So shout out to ESS Martial Arts Academy and Mary Ann. She has a gnome garden creation
wow.
business. So she makes indoor and outdoor gnomes.
Oh,
and
that's
does
great.
gnome. They did I think they did. Mary Ann, you guys did a gnome party recently, right? Or Julie?
We did.
You did. Yes, they did a gnome party. So
Sold out.
Wow.
sold out.
Sold out.
Awesome.
She's not bragging or anything.
Yeah.
No.
Bragging for Marianne.
Bragging's
So,
good.
Yes, it is. Yes, she told me that when I posted that I was going.
Oh, that's great, Marianne. So glad that you were out in Connecticut and were able to take some courses from us.
Yes.
That's great.
So, and that's a good thing too. I mean, we usually focus on like the Omaha area, but that's a good point. You mentioned it
are.
when we talked about the website. Not only are you local, Nebraska, but it's national.
It is.
So if you go to the website, you can put in your city or your zip code, and it'll find the location that's closest to you. So go ahead and check out the website. And
All
again,
of
I'll
our-
post that.
And all of our resource partners are all national too. SCORE and the Small Business Development Centers.
I really feel like a huge sense of community with stuff like this. It's just great to see, because if you're not a business owner, you probably don't know. Before I was a business owner, I didn't have a need necessarily for these
Right.
things. So now I'm being a business owner for 5+ years and getting this inside information. I see how a lot of people are connected, and again, back to those people wanting to help people.
Right.
So I feel like sometimes people, I made a video about this in our business group recently. If your business needs help, there's no reason to feel ashamed about it or anything.
Oh, right.
Maybe you're struggling and you just don't know where to turn. Maybe you've hit a wall and you're like, okay, what am I going to do now? Like, am I going to have to close my doors? If you tell people that, people want to see you succeed.
Absolutely.
So if you tell people and make that public information, more often than not, people will try to help you out, or someone will. Someone will see it, or someone will tell someone, or something. So there's people out here. Use the resources, the tools that are available. They are here to help you. You don't have to go through it alone.
And
Don't
use
get
us
stressed out.
before you need us.
Yes, prepare. Be prepared.
Right.
Even if you haven't started your business yet and you're just thinking about it, you can contact these guys and just talk over a lot of times it helps when you say it out loud and you speak it,
Well, it really does. And it's one of the most intimidating parts, I think, about starting a small business plan is getting it all down on paper and working through all of those thoughts. And that can be really intimidating for a lot of people. And sitting down with SCORE, sitting down with our Women's Business Center, with NBDC, they'll help you. They'll help you put all your thoughts out. They'll help you vet your ideas. They'll give you general business advice.
Yes.
They'll even say, well, maybe you should be going this direction. They'll just really help you. And it's free. So
Yeah.
why wouldn't you?
Yes. And a great thing about this type of thing also is you might have one idea in mind, but if you talk to a professional, a mentor, they can throw different scenarios out there where maybe you can branch off into more than one avenue. There may be more available to you as a business owner where you hadn't thought about or considered that avenue, and it can be something that could be really beneficial to your business. So please make sure to, I'm so glad, it's one of the best decisions that I've made as a small business owner to start coming to these classes, because ultimately you want to be successful, and why not do the things that it takes to put yourself in a position to succeed?
And for free.
Yeah, for free. All it costs is your time.
Right.
Like, when you go to these classes, not only do you get to see the information there, afterwards you get an email with the information. If you want to see the slides, you get a handout, you can get a business card. They have books on display where they're different topics. You know, there's the guerrilla marketing, the Gary Vaynerchuk crushing it. There are a few different books out at each event where, hey, these are good books that you might want to, if you're a reader, or maybe they have audio books. Those are some good places to start listening to that type of stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Well, and the great thing about the Omaha Public Library, too, is that they have a very robust business services department. And with your library card from home, you can access all kinds of market research databases. They have Linda training.
Yes.
I mean, amazing topics, and it's all free with your library card.
Yes. Mark was in the interview with Mark Sorensen, he was talking a little bit about Linda. So possibilities are endless. If you need help, reach out. They're here for you.
Well, and I love what Mary Ann is saying, too, about how the SBA gives your business credibility and you're taking your business seriously.
Yes.
And that is what we want you to do, and that's so important, especially when you go to seek financing, because you want to be able to sit down with that lender and talk intelligently about
And
your
have that
business,
plan.
have that plan laid out. So come and see us first. Have SCORE go over your numbers. Have NBDC help you put all your thoughts together, because we have that reputation in the community now that if the lender doesn't like the part of your business plan, or maybe feels like this needs to be a little bit more fleshed out, they'll literally say, hey, why don't you go to SCORE? Why don't you go to NBDC? So
get
come
ahead
talk
of the
to
curve.
them first.
Get ahead.
Exactly.
Save yourself some stress and some time. Speak with them up front, and then they can get you set on that path that you need to go down.
And it's all confidential. There's no idea stealing. We are here to encourage you. We're here to help you.
I mean, you just can't beat that. I mean, all these people, this is something that you could only dream up. All these people here in different offices waiting for you to contact them to help you, and to help you for free. Like, I can't say that enough. To help you for free. What's the downfall to it? Why would you not go and see someone from the SBA?
Well, and we have the most fun jobs in the world, because we get to get out in the community, get out in the entire state, and help people start small businesses. I mean, how exciting is that?
Yeah, that's got to be
so
pretty rewarding
much
for you
fun.
guys.
Oh, it is.
See.
Especially when we'll see people, like with the New Year, New Business series at the library, people will come up a year or two later and see me at an event or at another workshop and say, oh, we met 2 years ago, and here's what I'm doing in my business now. And that's so encouraging to be a part of that.
Yeah. And I feel like it always pays dividends, because people who are really touched or affected by the help that you provide, I mean, we talked about it in the guerrilla marketing. Word of mouth is, no matter what other options for advertising that are out there, word of mouth is always king.
It's huge.
Like, I would rather go somewhere that a friend told me than a commercial that I've seen or a billboard ad or whatever. If someone that I know and trust tells me to go to a place, I'll be more likely or more inclined to, be a patron of that establishment. So think about all that stuff. It's a whole networking community of people. And you might go into it looking for one thing, and you might find 10 different things that are a benefit. So thank you guys for all the love. We appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, if you're tuning in live to this right now. If you're you missed the first part of this, you can come back and watch it later. It'll also be uploaded to YouTube and to Anchor, which goes out to different platforms like Spotify and Radio Public, things like that. So you can't miss us. We will be everywhere. I'm going to share the link with Elizabeth when we get done, so she can share it, or see if they'll share it through the SBA on Twitter.
We love Twitter.
Yes.
We do love Twitter.
Yes. Hey, Jamie.
Oh, hi, Jamie.
But yeah. Twitter's great. I can't keep up with it too much sometimes during the day because I'm at work. I still work full time, so it's kind of hard. But when I'm on breaks and stuff for lunch, I make sure to check Twitter.
And
That's a daily to do.
I'm brand new to Twitter, and I love Twitter. So if you want to follow us, we are at SBA_Nebraska, and I tweet a lot.
Yeah, that's all right.
You're going to testify.
I actually made sure to set the notification for when you post, but I might just need to take those off because I follow so many people
Sure.
and have so many notifications. I can't even see all the notifications. So, wait. Hey, Jamie. Jamie's agreeing. Thank you for tuning in, Jamie. Jamie always supports. She's Dojo family as well.
Oh, great. Thanks so much for joining us.
So, on a personal note, how did you get started? You've been doing it for 5 years. How did you get your start? And how did you know that this was something that you wanted to do?
Well, I've always really been interested in helping people. Just that's kind of what I feel called to do, is help people in any way that I can. And so when this position came up, I was at the VA working in the quality department, and this position came up, and I thought, wow, I love to network. I love getting out in the community. I love helping people one-on-one. And the VA was great, but there just weren't those opportunities to really sit down one-on-one and help people. So as soon as I saw this position come open, I was, wow, I've got to take this. And it has hands down been my favorite job.
That's good to hear. So, I mean, and I feel like if I were to come to you and knowing that you feel that way about your job, you would be in a better position to help me. Because sometimes you might go to a place where maybe the person doesn't love the work that they're doing.
Right.
And you go to them for assistance and you leave kind of like, that didn't really help.
Right.
I mean, so I feel like coming to a place like SBA and like hearing you say something like that, I'm invested. I'd be, you're invested.
Oh, definitely.
So, I mean, only positives. Only positives.
Well, and people have some preconceived notions about what it's like to go into a federal agency. We are not like that. We are definitely open. We're happy to talk to you. We're always really excited and motivated.
Hey,
I like to
Bibs.
think we're a friendly bunch of people.
I do confirm that they are. Everybody that I've met through these has been really nice. So
Good, we'd like to hear that.
yes, we will make sure to stay in touch and let you guys know what they're doing. They're not on Facebook yet, but if they do get on Facebook, we'll make sure that small guy is sharing information on Facebook about what they're doing. And I can share stuff on the website as well. It doesn't have to be from their page or anything like that. So we'll make sure to do that. Again, can you tell the people what dates you'll be doing the event at the Papillion Library?
Yes, so we're starting our March Marketing Madness series on March 5th, the first Tuesday in March, and then we have them every Tuesday on that. And
Don't miss it. It's good stuff.
it'll be great. We're starting with online marketing strategies, and then we'll get into Facebook for Business, social media basics, which covers all platforms for social media, and then ending up with SEO and how important search engine optimization and getting found on social media is.
And you don't have to be from Papillion to attend.
Oh, no,
Right?
absolutely.
Come on through.
It's all free.
Yes.
Everybody's welcome. It's over the lunch hour, so you're welcome to bring a brown bag lunch.
So will it start at the same time at 12 o'clock?
Yep, 12 to 1:30.
12 to 1:30. Yeah, it's an hour and a half. Please, if you are starting a new business, or even if you are a small business, there's still information. There's always things that you can learn. You are never perfect. You will never be perfect. So get as much information as you can to help your business succeed. You started your business with the goal in mind. Let SBA help you get there.
And all of the workshops are taught by social media experts, many of whom have their own small businesses in social media.
Yeah. They do it just because they love to do it. I mean,
Because they're passionate about SCORE.
Yes.
We partner with SCORE on these.
yeah, go and check them out. And again, what is the website and your Twitter handle?
Our website is sba.gov/NE, and then our Twitter handle is at SBA_Nebraska. Make sure you get the underscore in there because there's another SBA Nebraska out there that isn't us.
All
So
right.
do get that underscore.
Yes, and it's Small Business Administration. Get it right. Small Business Administration. She's
Don't do the Twitter.
I don't do the Twitter, so put those dates for the Papillion Live. Okay, I'll make sure to do that. It's in March, but I'll make sure to get all that information and share it for you, Marianne.
And Marianne, if you do ever want to do the Twitter, I would be happy to show you how and get you active on there.
It's not scary. It's not
It's
as
a
bad
lot
as
of
you
fun.
think.
Oh, if I can do it, believe me, anybody can do it.
Yes. Any final thoughts that you would like to tell people about SBA or SCORE or anything?
Right.
A small business, just final words?
It's amazing how small business friendly Nebraska is and Omaha is and Papillion is. We really want people to come out and take advantage of all the amazing resources that we have. So please visit our website, sba.gov/NE. Talk to our resource partners, SCORE, the Nebraska Business Development Center, the Women's Business Center. We also work with veterans too. We have some great resources for vets. And yeah, just come and see us. We really want to say hi.
Yeah.
Help you.
Come see us. Again, if you're watching live, thank you so much. We appreciate your support. Please feel free to hit the share button if you haven't already. People can tune in after it's over and it's fine. Again, it'll be on YouTube, and I'll make an announcement and share it here. It'll be on YouTube and on the podcast through Anchor. And if you guys can share that, we would really appreciate it. We're trying to reach as many people as we can to be as impactful as we can. Again, we're here to help. I'm here to help, but they provide way more resources than I do.
We're here to help too.
We're all in this.
Exactly.
We're all in this together. That's
Okay, I'm not going to
say. I have kids. That's a Disney stuff. So, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. I would be nothing without you guys. So as we end every video, smile, help someone else smile, laugh, and help someone else laugh all day, every day. Peace out, y'all. Have a good weekend. Stay
Bye.
safe on those roads out there.